be aware of defining and accepting your relationships. I just saw a video on YouTube that criticized the friends you have on Facebook, and the point was brought up: what are your friends and what are your real friends? And I don't think people should should need to use that word, real friend, because a friend is, my definition of a friend is someone who will be as optimistic as you, but as logical to point out something that's a bad choice or not a good choice in their opinion. So you don't have a yes man or a yes woman, a yes person right next to you agreeing with everything, but someone who can see the challenges, has an integrity system. Because I think once we start calling everyone friend, it's like motherfuckers that say, hey dog, you need to respect me. I don't need to respect you, motherfucker, and I don't need to make you my friend either. I think there's a difference between respecting someone and being a respectful person. Being kind to someone and being a friend to someone. You know, I run into a bunch of idiots throughout the day, throughout my life, throughout the city. I feel like smacking some of them on the top of the head because it's just foolishness, misinformation, or weakness that they spread, but there are laws against that, and you just want to. I don't want to get into trouble, so I let the shit slide and just think, I just avoid that motherfucker right there. But when I hear this shit about real friends, to be aware of that, I can't think like that. And people either want to say, well, that's my friend, that's my best friend, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend, that's someone I could depend on, that's family, that's this relationship, that's that relationship, that's a leader, that's a boss. And at times we say things like that because we're like, we don't want to feel wrong. We want to be assured that we're being loved, we're being led right, we're in a proper relationships, that there's no problems here. There's no problems in my life, in my relationships. If you were to meet some of the bosses that I have, the ones that I fucking respect and admire, I believe that without telling you why I respect and admire them by being themselves, it would show. But there are people that say, oh, you gotta respect my boss, and my boss is this and boss is that. Yeah. I think you don't. My boss is a humble person, a hardworking person, a kind person. When they don't have to be. think that's awesome. And I probably could show you better than I could tell you on these amazing people. I think of the amazing women that I've dated, or the amazing sexy idiots that I've dated, that I've chosen to date freely. You know, I can't call them all girlfriends. I gotta call them lovers, fuck buddies. Was I their lover and their fuck buddy? Was I something to be amused with, amused by? And people that want to, I think when people start to say, oh, well, that's, this is true love, man, this is growing pains, relationship problems, regular, common, it's expected. I say, no. No, no, no. Because the more people that I meet, the more I learn, the more types of relationships that I realize are out there. And I don't believe that no relationship is without its flaws, disagreements. But I think the more we learn about ourselves, the more we grow, the more that we discover. You know, what helps me out a lot is thinking of the world's population. People have told me, oh, you're going to feel lonely. Who's going to want you? You need to get married. Excuse me. It's the voodoo magic, man. That's all the women of my past giving me the sneezing curse when I mentioned their existence. Yeah, so the Earth's population, I'm fucking up on the number here, but it's around 7 billion people. and with this invention called cars and transportation, with this other thing called the internet and social media, you can meet people from cities, places that you never visited, countries you never stepped on, neighborhoods you've never seen. So no, I think that if you focus on yourself, like I focus on my creativity here, my interpretation of fan artwork, my interpretation of biomechanics, Latin art, capitalist, on my capitalist artistic journey, it will attract other people's attention. And I believe that when people meet other people or see other people that are simply focused on being, on the moment, on their ability, on making shit happen, some sort of attraction at times can be formed. But so many of us I think so many of us are caught up to believe that we need to be accepted. We can't hurt people's feelings. We need to do things this way or that way. Be nice to everyone. I'm pretty sure some people would say, "What the fuck you cuss so much, motherfucker? What the fuck's wrong with you?" And I don't mean to be fucking cunt about things and just be like, see, black. Yeah, okay. Taking out the gray here. The fuck was I at? The reason I believe I use the choice of words that I do is because I feel that they're more effective. They keep me calibrated. And I've seen what giving someone the naive version of life, the Disney version of life, it protects them from a harsh reality, man. And I don't think that's a good thing. I think being more genuine is more helpful, more caring, honest, honorable.